Tyrese, you've caught us in the middle of Tyrese and K Fox talking about tea.
Hey, K Fox. Hey, girl.
This is a surprise.
So we have a group that is made up of 3 R&B. I could probably go as far to say legends at this point, right? You guys have put in a lot of work, songwriting, hit singles, hell, now blockbuster movies.
Mine was a blockbuster movie. They played a lot on BET though.
You know, it was literally a blockbuster movie
Exactly.
at Blockbuster. So we got Tank, Ginuwine, Tyrese, better known as T. Are we going with TGT?
TGT.
Yes.
Sitting in the appropriate order, and
always.
the album is coming out when?
July 23rd.
And I was told that you just made up the name of the album on the way to this interview.
I did that.
Yes, he did that.
You know, my contribution to TGT was the title. He's been trying to push a title on us for the last 2 months. He had this title of Inferno. What was that title? TGT Infusion.
No, that's horrible. That name is horrible.
That's not the actual name. That's with it. But I'm not gonna say the real name. But
I don't know which one was better, Tyrese's or Tank.
listen, mine just had that ring to it. It had that boss. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
It's 3 Kings.
3 Kings.
That works.
That works. Now, speaking of 3 Kings, let's jump right into speaking about how you guys are going to divide up your kingdom. Right, because
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's
Game
what
of
I'm talking
Thrones is up
about.
right now.
That's what I'm talking
exactly.
about.
So, you, sir, Ginuwine, you be quiet. You already have your queen. You have your kingdom.
I'm with you, Jen. I'm with you.
See that, right? So
And a matter of
I'm outta
fact,
here.
I
I'm
think
outta
you
here.
have.
Leave me out of that.
How many children do y'all have?
we're not gonna talk about that. It's a lot. we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot. Let's focus on
Moving right along.
Focus,
Moving right
focus,
along. So you
focus.
two, Tank and Tyrese, on the road. How does it work? How do you divide up your conquests?
I'm very specific, you know, when it comes to the things that I like and need. You know what I mean? So there's not something for me in every city. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm all the way down to your feet and your cuticles.
Very
Woman.
meticulous with your.
Very meticulous, very methodical, thought out and well planned. You know what I mean? So
Tyrese looking at me like this nigga makes shit complicated.
And listen, I
thing
do.
is
I do. They be like,
complicated.
look at her, she bad. I'm like, yeah, but
so
right
hard,
there
right?
around her Achilles tendon,
I feel
something's not happening the right way.
Tank, you know there's no such thing as someone being perfect, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. But perfect for me. Perfect for me.
I feel it.
Because I give a lot of passes on things that most people wouldn't give passes on for the things that I like.
Now, you said that things are different for you, Tank, because you're not in a relationship and you haven't really been on tour moving outside of a relationship. So talk to us about, you know, technologically speaking, some of the challenges that you're dealing with cell phones and you know, getting people's information. Talk to us about that.
I think, you know, we're really in the digital age now where you can keep track of people in a whole different way, you know. Thank God for Twitter, Instagram, you know. all of
Thank
these-
God.
Absolutely.
Thank the Lord for Twitter.
Absolutely.
Thank God for these DMs.
We want to thank him for the initial DM setup. You can also DM on Instagram too. Just do that out there.
Yo, this dude right here is wild.
And you can really, you know, it's no longer so much guesswork. Now there's some
Watch out for the
catfish out there.
catfish.
Listen, I've been catfished.
You have.
I have.
Tank got catfish.
I got catfished.
What happened?
I can't totally go into it.
Nah.
Because
Just
it
tell
was-
us this. Was it a man?
No.
My God.
It was a woman pretending to be a famous woman.
Oh.
Yep.
Who did you think the famous?
I can't do it
Oh my God.
because I still like her.
So wait, time.
You still like who? The famous woman or the
the famous
catfish?
woman. The famous woman.
Oh.
Oh, so wait. So you got
I've never-
catfished thinking it was someone else.
I met the famous woman once.
Okay.
Where did you
And
guys
so-
meet?
can't do it.
I
I like you trying. I like it.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so there was
Slick.
like a follow up to that, but it wasn't her. And so that's how I got to the bottom. I'm like, but I mean, we've talked. We've exchanged
like,
messages.
nigga, I don't know
She's like,
you.
I do so many things. I just can't remember. You up to it?
Catfish.
Catfish.
Yo,
You got
I'ma
me. You
tell
got my number and
what I always
everything.
do
You
off
got me.
top on Twitter. If a hot chick tries to say something to you on Twitter, you automatically call it catfish. Off top. Hashtag catfish.
Just put
Off
that out.
top.
Just
Just
say
put
it
it
to
out
her.
there. Cause you look good, mama. And if I jump too quick, you might be a dude. You might be all type of different things that you're not presenting that
Right,
you
right.
are. Catfish off top.
Off top.
And if she keeps coming for it, or atting her friends, or putting up photos and all of that, then you start to play it out over time.
Okay.
You want a picture
Yo,
with like today's
let's
newspaper?
go further.
I mean,
Let's go
I'm
further.
so impulsive.
Let's go. Here. Mine is kind of long, but it's short and sweet. Okay, here we go. This is whatever.
We had to pause.
So look, DM. If she looking right, you DM. In my situation, I'm like, yo, I got an audition coming up. I'm saying it's real talk. Got an audition coming up, and I need to be able to send some photos over to the director. You looking right from these pictures, but let me see some other ones. Now look, we don't need no supermodel shot. Send me some pictures from your iPhone, from your camera phone.
Right.
Send me 10 or 12.
Selfie right now.
Send me some 10 or 12 and we good. Send it to this email address and I'm going to forward it to the director. It takes me out. So you got my direct email because you looking that right. So you earn that. But send me 10 or 12 camera in the mirror pictures, camera phone. I don't need no retouch, nothing. And I'm going to forward it over to the dude. I'm going to try and get you to be one of the finalists for this thing.
That's
And then-
overcomplicated though. Like,
No, it's
Listen,
not.
listen. But he
Listen.
goes to
Too
the
much
depths.
too much going on.
Is that a good word? Depth? He goes to the depths.
Hey, but I get rid of the catfish.
I understand. Listen.
Because right now, if we're trying to make commitments based on that profile picture, we ain't got to worry about that.
I'm sorry. I've had
And
so
them
many
filters
Twitter
on these
girlfriends.
fucking Instagram filters and phones, that'll have you fucked up in the game.
All the way.
Angles is another key.
Angles is another
motherfucker.
key. Listen, they know how to arch they know how to arch right there.
Yo, let me tell you
smaller
the
waist
trick
and
too.
make it look like
I'm gonna
they
tell
got
you the trick,
bumpers.
fella. This for everybody. If the girl puts up too many photos laying down, she trying to stretch her face back to make it look slim. She trying to get the gravity to pull on her face to make it look like she's slimmer than she actually is.
No. And I've learned if you go down the gram, and there's only from here up. Right. There's only from here up. I mean, and listen, I'm not saying I have to say this first. I do like a plus size woman.
Oh.
I am.
No, I like a big girl.
I like a big girl,
I do.
but I just want to know, what the diameters are. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see.
Well, and look, and real talk,
you like-
shout out to all, the beautiful handicapped women out there too, because she might be taking pictures from here up, just because from here down, she might not be, equipped. So she might just only be taking pictures from here up, because from the waist down.
Hold on, they calling me.
Wait, no, we gotta talk about the album.
Okay.
We gotta talk about that.
That's crazy.
That was really loud.
never heard that.
What just happened?
I'm glad that you guys really do your research on finding these women on Twitter and Instagram. It's really deep.
No, but what were y'all saying earlier? Like there's certain demographics on the road.
What? Not you.
Ginuwine
Except for
does nothing.
Ginuwine. Except for Ginuwine.
Ginuwine does nothing. Had
Yo,
my
you
fun.
closed
I'm
it out.
good.
That was the deal.
That was it.
That was full throttle.
Nah, it's
Next
done.
question.
The album TGT coming out July. You guys are doing a
23rd.
tour. Is there a tour?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
doing a tour, Three Kings tour, starting at the end of June.
Okay.
And this will be our first tour. Like we've done a lot of dates in the past. Even when we first started this thing back in '97, we put together like 2 or 3 shows just to see what it looked like. And
Sold
it looked
out.
amazing then. And so we said, you know what? 5 years later, we finally got the business together. I don't know if I'm doing my math right.
You said 97. You say 97?
Yeah, I'm tripping. 2007.
2007.
I just
Yeah,
woke up.
97.
I just woke up just now.
Yeah.
Okay. But
2007.
2007. But we're back, man, and so, our whole thing is making it, solidifying this thing, this movement, this event, with the total package. You know what I mean? And that's album, that's tour, that's videos, that's everything. And making people believe it's not just an idea. It's not just 3 dudes just coming together trying to trying to be hot. It's it's three friends saying, hey, let's do something for the genre.
Sorry.
Let's go make
I
a lot
thought
of
you was
money.
gonna go. It's not just three dudes coming together to chase down chicks all across America and just destroy and conquer and pillage every town.
Game of
Except
Thrones.
for Ginuwine.
Game of
Except for
Thrones.
Ginuwine.
Except for Ginuwine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
No,
my
I'm not.
thing is
I'm-
this.
I'm looking
My
for- I
thing
want a
is this.
girlfriend.
We as a collective have a responsibility to R&B. They look at R&B these days as a dying sport, man. It's like hip hop. Hip hop is taking over. It's mainstream. It's worldwide. Yada yada yada. A lot of the R&B singers have jumped ship because they're insecure about R&B and they went into the house and the techno and they doing all that international, which is cool because you're gonna get your paper. You get that overhead is real. It happened. It's real.
hard to come back.
So my thing is we, as a collective individually, have fully committed from the beginning to true R&B through and through. When we do our shows, we come out with a live band and we do all of our individual hits on stage by ourselves. Then we come out and blast off as TGT and do our records. We excited. We doing the Essence Festival with Beyonce. We probably gonna end up doing about 32 shows as a collective, and we just want to really get out there and just create a real R&B experience for the fans. And
Reintroduce them.
that's it, you know what I mean? And it's like you come out, you drop that, and you end up getting a whole full night of R&B.
Do any of you have Miguel obviously did a great thing
Right.
and as having a great run for R&B. Frank Ocean, great mixtape, album, Grammys, all that. Is there any other R&B acts that maybe you guys are fans of right now that's out there?
I'm a fan of all R&B singers. Like I got my favorites, but if R&B was waiting on me and relying on me, it'd have been dead. Because I go.
Because I was making
yeah,
$5 million a movie, and and I had another thing. I was jumping off cars, and I'm in Fast and Furious 29.
Yeah, it's 87.
And Transformers 10.
Transformers.
So I'm like, look, I just love, the Chris Brown, Ushers, and Justin Timberlake just bent that corner again and came back, did another album. So we love the cast that's been out there holding it down. We're competitive amongst us. We inspire each other, motivate each other. Like if Tank specifically, because he tends to be the guy to raise the bar in the studio. So he's like, he'll go in there and start something, and then me and G will be like, I think we need to go do our verse over. You know what I mean? So it's like it gets that whole thing. But the idea that this album is coming and it's all three of us singing on every single song. We got like 13, 14 records, and with interludes, going back to the elements of Jodeci with the interludes and just kind of having fun and hitting the road with it and just being fly, and the women coming out bringing their dudes if they choose to, hopefully not, but if they choose to, and just kind of having a real night of escapism through this R&B thing, man.
I mean, how many times has it been a girls' night out for any of you? Well, not you, sir. You be quiet.
Genuine, why don't you just go get some donuts downstairs?
But the T in the group of the TGT, where a woman actually told you straight up, look, this girl's not out. Man's at home, and looked at you like, what now?
Unattractive.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't knock it down.
I don't like it.
Forward.
I don't.
No,
Yeah,
I don't like anybody else's stuff.
Oh, anybody else's stuff.
If she
Don't
didn't
like it.
announce it, it'll be different.
Yeah, but
She-
isn't
she-
it about the chase? Don't you want to?
Nah, after you work that hard.
After I just performed for 90 minutes, anybody
Yeah.
want to chase nothing.
Like, listen.
told him,
Could I share a story?
Please do.
Can I share a story about
Please.
something that really happened?
Yes.
Talk to us, champ.
All right. So one time, I was in Miami, and this, my God,
Take a moment for Miami.
the Miami
It's a
moment.
moment for
So I
Miami.
went to Miami, had this crazy show. It was full throttle up in there, and I ended up with something at the end of the night. And she told me when we was done, you don't even understand. Like, this was like premeditated sex. And I said, what does that mean? She said, I already knew what I was going to do to you before I even got here because I had been practicing with my ex. I found a dude that looked like you and was in a relationship with him.
Security.
I'm telling you what happened.
Security.
So what ends up happening is, see, I'm a fan of a beautiful, sexy woman. So it doesn't matter if you've been on TV or not. if I love you when I first meet you and you're beautiful and sexy, I'm a fan of yours just like you're a fan of mine. But you have premeditated thoughts, and my thoughts started when I seen you. So this happened many years ago, but I'm just letting y'all know it goes down like that sometimes.
A few years ago, Miami. You're not talking about K Fox, are you?
Oh, come
Oh yeah.
Really?
Fox was in Miami. a few
First of
years
all,
ago.
you guys
Was
forgot
it
something about the
then?
story. He said when he was done. Never happened.
When he was done.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Done doing the deed with the girl.
Oh, so y'all never.
The story's not about me. Sorry.
Oh, cause why
'Cause
y'all not
that never-
done?
You guys don't know. Every
Fox,
time
when we gonna tell people the truth? No,
Yeah, I'm just Shock fired. Shock fired.
I'm just playing. No, K Fox is bad. This dude, you man, you
it's
on
not
the
me.
bullshit.
It's not me.
Every time I
He
come to
is.
this motherfucker, you
Every time
create
you
new
come here,
scenarios. baby.
Rosenberg gets on your case, but he's not here today, so I had to hold that.
I gave him a hard time too, and here's
Nigga,
why.
Every fucking time I come
Yo,
up here,
every
this nigga's
time.
like, yo,
No,
Reese
because
is
K
coming,
Fox
so-
gets quiet. K Fox
Wow.
kind of,
They do
and they
the
do this like
12-second
tuck
hug,
around by the
like-
coffee
12.
machine convo before anybody could get there. We like, yo, why they having private convo?
And he's
Me
the
and
whi-
him go
he's
way
the Whisper
back.
King.
No, me and
Yo,
him.
this dude
we
is
go
the
back,
Whisper
man.
King. He's the sidebar champion. Yo, let me holler at you over here for a second, for real. That's what he does.
Here's the history with me and Tyrese. if
Tell
you
us,
must
tell
know.
us.
Talk about it. Yeah.
But
I
make
used
it
to
short,
work in
make it short and
Miami.
sweet, man. Short
You
and sweet,
did.
don't
You
tell.
sure
He
did.
threw like these parties at this condo. Was it John Singleton?
Oh, at the house.
At the house. So he hits me up. Yo, Fox need a DJ. We about to have this, party. Come through. Bring girls. Guys gonna be a chef. Hired the DJ. We've been friends ever since. So it's like you
Yo,
know.
Tank, G, that sounds oddly like the casting director is looking for.
No.
Before the
Hey, man.
cast
And I
was,
think
used to use
that was the
those
beginning of your
DJs.
book too, when you would have those conversations, those debates between men and women, and getting into the
Yo,
psyche
listen.
of relationships.
They say don't kiss and tell. But I would tell y'all, because we've been accused of it for so many years, if it really happened, we would just say it by
Yeah.
now.
I don't
So
know.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
stop thinking
You
of new
probably wouldn't
angles
say it if it
to
was
stop with
still
the-
happening.
Yo, Tank, I need
What,
you to
what
Tank,
happens
can
is
we move on to the next situation? This is what I'm saying.
No, it wouldn't be a bad
You
thing.
holding it down for Rosenberg right now?
K Fox is a
Are
beautiful,
you?
Is that what you doing?
sexy young fox.
She absolutely is.
Well,
So I'm
thank
just
you,
throwing
guys.
it out
I'm
there.
just letting y'all know. I'm proud of how I move, and if it happened, I tell you it happened.
No, I'm just listen. You don't have to explain it to me. I'm your brother.
You would tell him if it happened.
I'm your brother.
I would tell. I would.
If you didn't tell me, I would understand because you haven't. So I get it.
All right, guys.
Now, Ginuwine,
Yes, sir.
your zone on
Back
this
to me.
TGT.
Look back to me.
You're like, what Chris Brown does with popping and all that. That's my dude. He gets busy with it. But
the
you
man.
was in that zone too.
Absolutely.
Are you still now? You got kids, married. Are you still able to get out there and do what you do, or has things
Absolutely.
slowed down a little bit?
Slow down a little bit, but I still do.
My
thing.
back, you be
Yeah,
like, yo, hold
No,
on,
hold on.
hold on.
Let me interject right here. Let me interject right here.
Interject,
First
please.
of all, so we do these last 3 shows, right? New
here we
Orleans,
go.
Houston,
Here
Dallas, right? And so for the first show, we agreed that okay, we're gonna rotate.
Yeah.
G's gonna go 1st. I'm gonna go second. How's gonna go last? That's fine. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, I got my show together. You know what I'm saying? When my show is a show, I got a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna tear them down like I always do. This is the time, right? So I'm like, let me go out there and see what G gonna do at the top of his show. Let me see how he gonna work it. And I'm standing out there. All of a sudden, the intro comes on. I'm like, okay. Ginuwine comes out there in his white suit with his Ginuwine mic stand, glittered up and everything, dancing like it's 97. I'm talking,
Nigga got that LeBron dust.
Listen. He is humping the ground, the speakers,
Yo.
and the crowd is going crazy. I'm saying like this.
Still
He
hasn't
didn't
changed.
do none of this in
Still-
rehearsal. He didn't do none of this in rehearsal.
Now, can you still do the broom,
Hasn't
the
changed,
ozone?
yes.
Yes,
And
he
we'll keep
can.
that a
Yo, the
secret.
nigga-
We're gonna
the
keep
nigga
that a
do-
secret.
the
They
nigga's
still gotta
full
come to the
throttle.
He's
show.
still full out.
I'm still there.
Don't get it fucked
Don't
up.
get it twisted.
G,
I'm still there.
And then look, he can handle all that shit. I'm giving him fingertips, nigga.
Right? That's all he doing there all night.
That's all you. I ain't
Listen,
Yeah.
he's
You ain't
dancing.
doing none of that.
fingertips, nigga.
Listen, he's dancing.
Yes.
He's giving him fingertips, and I'm giving him abs and breast.
Right.
Chest.
it's over.
Chest sounds better.
Yo, get
Abs
the
and chest.
album, man. July 23rd. TGT is
Three
the name of the
Kings.
group.
Three
Kings is
Kings.
the album, man.
When is
Yo,
Fast
man.
6 out?
Oh, wait, what? Go ahead.
Memorial
is
Day
Fast
weekend.
Six?
Memorial Day
Okay.
weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get into the movie thing because
No, it's cool.
Yeah, 'cause
we in the
this is a
R&B
TGT
zone.
thing.
this is TGT
Y'all
zone.
already
fine.
know what's up with the movie. The shit is on TV every
It's
2
fine.
seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every
nah, he's
TGT.
stunned. Nah, I'm leaving.
No,
You
hold
got-
on.
Nah, you
No,
got
I'm
too
saying
much
we ain't
money.
gotta promote it.
My
It's
shit
already
on-
promoted.
my shit
Everything
on
with us.
TV
Let's
every
talk
2
about the shit
seconds.
that nobody know about.
Yeah, that shit on TV,
know about
nigga. Y'all
that.
know what
Shot
it is.
fired.
Shout out to Atlantic
Shot
Records for
fired.
believing in the vision, man. We've been at it for 5 years. They showed up for us, man. Kaiser, Kalman, the whole Atlantic
Julie.
team, man. Julie, we love y'all, man, for getting behind it,
Joy.
and everybody, man.
Belongs to me. I want my hair tattooed